Imagine a place so terrifying, it said the devil himself wouldn't dare to tread. Welcome, my friends, to the chilling world of the unknown. Our planet is teeming with locations that, despite their ominous reputations, captivate our curiosity, luring us into a world of shadows and secrets. These are places where fear intertwines with fascination, where the chill of the unknown is palpable. From eerie forests to abandoned cities, from ancient catacombs to islands haunted by the forgotten, these locations hold stories that would make even the bravest among us shiver. We're about to embark on a countdown, a journey that will take us to the most terrifying places in the world. Prepare to be thrilled, to be chilled, and perhaps even a little scared. But remember, fear is part of the journey, the thrill of the unknown. Prepare to journey through fear and fascination as we delve into the darkest corners of the globe. At number 5, we descend into the bone-laden labyrinth of the catacombs of Paris. This subterranean marvel, carved from the earth's belly, houses a chilling secret. Beneath the bustling city streets of Paris lies a city of the dead, a chilling testament to the city's past. Let's wind back the clock to the late 18th century. As the city of Paris grew, so did its number of deceased. Churchyard cemeteries became overcrowded, leading to unsanitary conditions and the spread of disease. The solution: to transfer the remains of the dead to the abandoned limestone quarries beneath the city. Thus began the creation of the catacombs, a painstaking process that took over a dozen years. An estimated 6 million people's remains were transferred into these subterranean tunnels, their bones neatly stacked and arranged into decorative walls and patterns. It's as if the Parisians of yesteryears wanted to leave an eternal reminder of their existence, a macabre art installation that whispers tales of mortality to its visitors. The catacombs are not just a resting place for the dead, but also a maze-like labyrinth that stretches for over 200 miles. Over the centuries, countless individuals have lost their way in the winding tunnels, their cries for help absorbed by the cold, silent stone. Tales abound of people who ventured into the catacombs never to emerge again, their fates as unknown as the unmarked bones that line the tunnels. Despite its chilling reputation, the catacombs attract hundreds of thousands of visitors each year, brave souls who dare to tread the path of the departed. Some seek a brush with the supernatural, others a glimpse into the city's past, but all leave with the same sense of awe and unease. A chilling reminder of our mortality, the catacombs of Paris leave many visitors with a sense of dread that lingers long after their departure. As we ascend from the depths and return to the world of the living, we can't help but remember the echoing silence and the millions of unblinking eyes that watched us from the shadows. Next on our list, at number 4, is the ghost town of Pripyat, Ukraine. This place, now eerily silent and empty, was once home to nearly 50,000 people. Nestled in the heart of Ukraine, Pripyat was a bustling city filled with life and possibility. But in the early hours of April 26, 1986, everything changed. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant, a stone's throw away from Pripyat, experienced a catastrophic meltdown. An explosion in the reactor core sent a cloud of deadly radiation sweeping over the city, turning it into a modern-day ghost town almost overnight. The people of Pripyat were evacuated, leaving behind their homes, their belongings, and their lives. Today, Pripyat is a chilling time capsule of the Soviet era. Empty schools, abandoned amusement parks, and desolate apartments stand as stark reminders of the life that once thrived here. The city, once alive with the hustle and bustle of everyday life, now stands silent and empty, filled only with the echoes of the past. But Pripyat is more than just a ghost town. It's a stark reminder of the dangers of nuclear power when things go wrong. Despite the passage of more than 3 decades, the area around Pripyat remains one of the most radioactive places on Earth. The radiation levels are so high that visitors are only allowed in for a few hours at a time and must be screened for radiation exposure upon leaving. Yet, even in its abandonment, There is a strange beauty to Pripyat. The city has been reclaimed by nature, with trees growing through the floors of empty houses and wild animals roaming the deserted streets. It's a haunting testament to nature's ability to endure and adapt even in the face of human-made disaster. A silent testament to human error, Pripyat stands as a haunting monument to a disaster that shook the world. Our countdown continues with the eerie stillness of Japan's Aokigahara Forest, coming in at number 3. Known as the Sea of Trees, this forest at the northwest base of Mount Fuji is eerily quiet, the density of its woodland muffling almost all sound. The ground, an uneven terrain formed from hardened lava, is covered in a thick blanket of moss and foliage, making it easy to lose your way. Aokigahara's reputation darkens as we delve deeper into its history. It's infamous as a site for suicides, second only to the Golden Gate Bridge. The reasons why so many choose this place for their final moments are complex and deeply personal, but it's believed that the forest's isolation plays a part. The silence, the solitude, it can feel both comforting and disconcerting, a paradox that adds to the forest's chilling allure. But the forest's unnerving aura isn't solely rooted in the tragedies that have occurred there. Local legends tell tales of yurei, spirits of the dead, haunting the woods. These stories date back centuries, long before the forest gained its modern-day notoriety. It's said that these spirits can lead you astray, making you lose your way amidst the dense trees. The forest's history and its legends have intertwined, creating an atmosphere thick with melancholy and unease. The Japanese government has even put up signs urging visitors to think of their families and contact a suicide prevention hotline. However, despite its macabre reputation, Aokigahara is also a place of profound natural beauty. Its unique vegetation, the result of the rich volcanic soil, is a sight to behold. It's a stark reminder that even in places associated with despair, there can be elements of beauty and life. All these facets combine to create a place that is as fascinating as it is terrifying. A place that whispers of despair, Aokigahara's chilling aura has earned it a place in the annals of the world's most terrifying locations. At number 2, we voyage to the eerie island of the Dolls in Mexico. Nestled in the canals of Xochimilco, this unsettling locale is home to a collection of dolls so vast and varied it could rival any child's playroom. But make no mistake, this is no ordinary collection. The dolls here were not gathered for amusement but as a tribute by the island's lone inhabitant, Don Julian Santana. Don Julian began his peculiar collection over 50 years ago after discovering the body of a drowned girl in the canal. Haunted by her untimely death, he hung dolls from the trees in an attempt to appease her spirit. Over the years, the collection grew into the thousands, each doll more grotesque and weather-worn than the last. Strung from trees, they stand sentinel over the island, their lifeless eyes forever watching. Yet, it's not just the sight of these decaying playthings that unsettle visitors. Many report an overwhelming sense of unease, a feeling of being watched. Some even claim to hear whispers in the wind and the faint sound of laughter when there is no one around. These reports of paranormal activity have earned the island a reputation as one of the most haunted places in the world. Don Julian himself was said to have heard the drowned girl's voice in the rustling of the leaves, seen her face in the murky canal waters. He lived on the island until his death in 2001, found drowned in the same spot where the girl's body had been discovered. A grim playground that echoes with the laughter of unseen children, the island of the dolls is a place that nightmares are made of. Yet, despite, or perhaps because of its eerie ambience, it continues to draw the curious and the brave. A testament to the enduring power of stories and the human fascination with the unknown. And finally, at number 1, we arrive at the fiery gates of Turkmenistan's door to hell. This blazing spectacle, a burning gas crater that has been alight for over 4 decades, is a sight that has to be seen to be believed. The origins of this fiery abyss are steeped in a blend of hard facts and local lore. Geologists, during a drilling mishap in 1971, inadvertently opened this pit to the underworld, setting it alight to prevent the spread of harmful gases. The flames were expected to die out in a few days, but they've been burning ever since, illuminating the barren landscape with an eerie, otherworldly glow. Local legends, however, tell a different story. They speak of a gateway to hell, a fiery portal that's been burning non-stop, warding off evil spirits and lighting up the night sky in a mesmerizing dance of flames. A fiery spectacle that instills both awe and terror. The door to hell truly earns its place as the most terrifying location in the world.